Tonight's creepy Reddit thread is brought to you by Instagram. So let's get right into it. Security guards. What was the most fucked up thing you saw at work? In public housing, there are a fair number of dead bodies that go unnoticed until they start to smell. In motels, there are a lot of domestic violence calls. One of the couples, usually the aggressor, will attack security. Lots of prostitutes and drug sales. This is universal in all types of motels. Motel 6 to 3-star place. We aren't cops, so there's little that we can do other than call the cops. Another thing, we encounter way more out of police poop. This just reminded me what I saw in the women's restroom the other day. I'm gonna put up the announcement right here. Yep, that's real, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me what you think about it. We got the mad pooper on the loose. Not me, but recounted to me by a mall security guard friend. He saw a young man who had been banned from the mall for shoplifting going into a bathroom, looking very weary and suspicious as usual. He went over and followed him in there, expecting to find him taking tags off merchandise, but instead he found him and 3 50-year-old something men in varying states, undressed, all getting ready to have sex with each other in the handicap stall. I almost swallowed my gum. One of them actually said, and I quote, "It's not what it looks like." And that's when my friend lost it. They just started yelling, "Get out," over and over again until they were all dressed and gone. And this one should be interesting. Oh, this one should be fun, guys. It asks, women who gave the creepy guy a chance. How did it go? On our first date, he told me he loved me and that he would let me pick out the color of the house. The rest of the evening was super awkward. I never talked to him again. I walked in on him peeing in my washing machine after letting him in my home for some reason. I have no words. He tried to kidnap my sister in an attempt to get me back together with him. I knew it was a mistake from the moment I said yes, and it went downhill from there. Somebody commented, and that strategy didn't work. Shocking. Sounds like you missed out on a really great guy. Sorry guys, I keep bouncing around, but the next post asks, what's something shocking you learned about a family member after they died? And out of the two that we just read, I think this one would be very full of tea, piping hot of tea, and I'm ready to fucking take a sip. My grandfather changed his last name to hide from something. I think the law. My last name is something he thought was funny at the time. Nobody knows for sure what the original name is or why he went on the run. The next one says my Uncle Jack was a quiet, mild-mannered man with a good sense of humor. He looked like a slightly shorter, slightly slimmer Pearl Ives. He was a successful psychiatrist, highly respected in his field. Turns out he was also an OSS agent during World War II. He never told anyone anything about what he did in the war. His 2 sons, an attorney and an army ranger, both asked him about it, and he wouldn't tell them a word. This isn't shocking. More cute. My granddad was a farmer his whole life. Every animal loved him. We'd go to a new place, and the dogs would be coming straight to him. Horses would cuddle with him. He just had a charm with them. When cleaning out his closet, digging in his pockets to make sure nothing of value was thrown in the wash, we found grains, bits of dried meats, dog treats, bits of old carrot for the horses. Man's been bribing animals with food all his life. Not me, but my uncle found when he was taking a DNA ancestry test. His mother had an affair. Both parents were dead when he found out. He's a huge prick, so it was funny how it hit him. He mistreated my mother for not being one of their full siblings from the same parent, and turns out he isn't either. Oh, I don't know if that's allowed. Karma's a bitch. My great-grandfather had not, in fact, been eaten by a bear on Mount Rainier. He was a park ranger. Instead, he had been cheating on my great-grandmother and was summarily run out of town by her brothers. He moved to Alaska, and nobody knew what had become of him until we located his grave many decades later. My grandpa had a secret family that he kept up with our whole lives and never said a word about. There were graduation pictures, Christmas cards, the whole deal. Completely blew our minds. I found out that my uncle was murdered but stayed alive long enough to tell his wife who the murderer was. It was her brother. I was pretty young when he died, so my mother never told me the truth until I asked. Recently, somebody commented, "Did she report her brother?" And he goes, "Yeah, the guy got caught right after and went to prison." The caption on this Instagram post for this Reddit thread is, "The last slide is next level twisted." Guess what slide we're on, bitch? I found out my boyfriend cheated on me after he died. The only reason I found out is because the girl was bragging on Facebook about how she was the last person to get a taste of his junk. I called her a liar and she posted pics for proof. Shocked me for sure. Now when it's at next level twisted, this was not what I was imagining. The comment says that's probably the absolute trashiest thing I've ever heard in my life. I can't get over it. That's like Maury next level type shit. Okay, like something you would watch on CW after school type trash. You know. What's the creepiest thing that's happened to you while home alone? My neighbor shot 2 people in his house and then proceeded to hide the gun behind my house. I was home and watched him out the window. I didn't know what he was doing at the time. It wasn't until later I found out what happened. The victims both died. The next one says, I had a Bernese mountain dog. Thing never barked his whole life. Was the least aggressive animal I've ever met. Unless he was pawing at you for pets. Point is, calm, quiet, and gentle. One night, I was home alone as a child, 9 to 10-ish. I honestly don't remember exactly. I hear a dog, after all, it couldn't be mine, barking up a storm. Didn't think much of it until he was at the sliding glass door, all hair on end, barking his ass off. I let him in, and he physically shoved me back and then stood between me and the door for 5 of the scariest minutes of my life. He would just growl and bark. He growled and barked the whole entire time. Wouldn't let me anywhere near the door. Then, like a fucking light, he just turned around and licked me and laid down. I have no fucking earthly clue what was out there, but it wasn't getting to me. A toy declared, "I see you," and I walked past it. Late at night, you need to press a button on its hand for it to say something. Somebody asked, "Did you burn it?" I'm not taking any chances with that. And the person commented, the stairs. We didn't find anyone in the house. Once, a guy popped his head in my bedroom door, looked at me, and quickly left when he saw me. It was so dark, so I assumed it was one of my housemates, and I was more concerned that they didn't knock before entering, until I got up and realized the house was empty, and no one was home. You know, somebody walked into my dorm at Michigan State once. I'm not sure if I've ever told this story, I probably have, but one day, we were sleeping in our dorm, which was Wonders Hall, and we were both on our lofted beds. She was knocked the fuck out, and I was on my phone scrolling, probably listening to ASMR. And this dude just walks in because we're idiots. We forgot to lock our door, but this guy comes in and acts like he owns the place, and he literally walks in, takes a few steps, turns on the light, breathes for like a good 10 seconds, turns off the lights, then walks out, closes the door behind him because respect. And that's my experience with random people. Not very scary. Thank God. It was like 2 a.m. and I had to take my dog out to go to the bathroom. As I'm standing out in the yard, I noticed there's this really big dude walking down the sidewalk towards my house. The big dude looks over towards me and screams, "Hey, come over here right now." He sounded really pissed, and I definitely did not go over to him. I locked myself in the house and watched him from inside. He was pacing back and forth on the sidewalk, just staring at my house, and looked really mad. As I'm watching him, 2 cars pull up to the curb, and a bunch of people get out and join him to stare angrily at my house. I'm very confused at this point because I don't have any enemies, and I wasn't sure what all these people wanted with me. The guy who originally screamed at me starts walking toward my house and screams, "I said, come over here right now." At that moment, my motion activated lights on my porch went on, and I could see a giant, goofy-looking dog sitting on my porch. The dog sprinted away when the lights went on, and the big dude went chasing him up the street. The people got back in their cars and chased after the dog. As it turns out, the big goofy dog was their family pet, and it had escaped from their house. It saw me in the yard with my dog and was running towards me to play. I never even saw it until the light came on. The big dude was just yelling at his dog, not me. The people in the cars were his family members trying to help catch the dog. I actually saw them walking down the street a few days later and introduced myself. Both the dog and the man were very friendly. It was a happy ending for an initially creepy situation. I really thought this man had like the mafia after him or something. The last thread that we're gonna read on this Instagram post of Creepy Reddit Threads asks, what's a true crime cold case that just doesn't sit right with you? Feel free to answer this question down below. Also, the disappearance of Kyron Horman. The kid was at school with his stepmom. She saw him walk down the hall in the school, and he was never seen again. Gone. Disappeared without a trace. There's no evidence at all. People like to believe the stepmother killed him or something, but there's no sound evidence. And I believe the search for him was the most money Oregon had spent on a missing person. Over 10 years later, and there's still nothing. About 3 years ago, there were suddenly a rash of ladies throwing themselves down carpet chutes in Chicago to commit suicide, all within a year or so time frame, generally in the same downtown area. Everyone was saying it was random suicide or just bad luck. I don't buy it. I think there was a serial killer or something operating in the city. If you've ever lived in a high-rise, you know it's damn near impossible to accidentally throw yourself down a garbage chute. And I just don't see most women choosing that as their way out. The next person says, Heather Deeg. She was dragged into the woods from a riverbank. The abduction was witnessed witnessed from across the river by a man using a telescope. Oh my goodness. On August 26th, 1995, is the day that she disappeared from a strip of beach along Ohio River in Spotsville, Kentucky. The guy who saw her abduction, he was across the river in Indiana watching through a telescope that he used to peep on women sunbathing like Heather was. He said he saw a bushy-haired, bearded man with a mosquito net around his face, carrying a gun, dragging her by the hair. Her jean shorts, white Keds sneakers, and plaid bikini top were found, but no sign of Heather. Henderson County Sheriffs and Kentucky State Police zeroed in on Marty Dill, a local creep. He'd had a few run-ins with the law before. They went to search his house to bring him in for questioning, and he barricaded himself inside. Oh, and remember the bushy hair and beard? He shaved both off months before, or excuse me, 4 months before Heather went missing. He barricaded himself in his house until his uncle, a KSB trooper, came in and started talking him down. And then there was a gunshot, or a few, and supposedly Marty Dill committed suicide. Except the evidence doesn't support that. There was a suspected serial killer in that area. Last I saw, he was in prison in Ohio for murder. He admitted to. He has never admitted to any other murders. Heather has never been found. The last cold case and story for the night is the Mary Morris murders. 2 women, both named Mary Morris, that were killed just a few days apart in a really close proximity to each other. Is this a possible case of like a hitman gone wrong? Possibly. I don't think I've heard of this case. I'm gonna look into like all of these actually. Well guys, that is all I have for you tonight. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And if you have any of your own stories you would like to submit for me to read in a future video, make sure to email this email right here. All my information is down below as well. Social media, if you want to follow me on that, go check out the description. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.